Hi everyone, this is going to be a really short video, hopefully, that shows you how to solve trig equations graphically by looking at the graph of the equation. So we're not going to need the whiteboard today. You will just need your graphing calculator and your note sheet and worksheet. And let's get started. It shouldn't take long. So I'm going to show you again on my laptop screen the calculator, because I've found that you can't see the calculator too well in my handheld version. So here is your screen. So again, the calculator looks like this, of course, and then the display will be over here. Okay, so the directions are at the top of the paper. I'm going to follow those and just show you a couple of examples. So one thing you want to do is make sure your calculator is in radian mode. So you will need to hit the mode button and make sure it's in radians, not degrees. Mine already is. So if not, change yours. The other thing we're going to do is change the window. So the window's on the top row, second button. And this is the standard window, but notice that it says that we're solving this equation over the interval 0 to 2 pi. So we want to tell the calculator only to graph that much of the graph. So where it says x minimum, erase what you have and press clear and put in 0 there. And where it says x maximum, I think you can arrow down here. There we go. So arrow down and clear that and put in 2 pi. And remember, use the pi symbol that is on your calculator. Now when you press enter or arrow down, you'll see that the calculator automatically changes that to a decimal, 6.283 and so on. So that was done by putting in 2 and the pi symbol. You don't have to change anything else. You can leave the rest the same. Now go to the y equals screen where you enter the equation. And you're going to put in the left side of the equation first. So that would be 4 cosine. And just put an x in the parentheses and close it off. And then put -1. So the left side of the equation will go in the first line, and then just arrow down to the second line, and then put the right side of the equation. So that would be -2. And then press graph. So you should see this graph show on your screen. It went really quickly, but the blue would be the left side of the equation, the 4 cosine x -1. And the red is the second side of the equation, which is -2. So now what we're looking for are the intersection points between the two graphs. So we've done this before, but you may have forgotten. You're going to go to calculate, so it's the second button, and then you press calc on the top row. And then you're going to choose number 5, which is intersection. And then it brings you back to the graph and it says first curve with a question mark. So you're going to need to use the arrow buttons, like I'm pressing the left arrow right now. You want to come close to the intersection point. It doesn't have to be perfect, just as long as it's close, it's okay. Stop there and press enter several times. You're going to see the word intersection at the very bottom of the screen. So the x-coordinate that you see is the answer, or one of your answers to this question. So we're going to round to the thousandths place here. So this one would be 1.823. So write that down as the first solution for number 1. Now you can see that there's a second intersection point, so you're going to have to do that process again. So go to second, calc, again choose number 5, intersect. And you're going to need to move the cursor with the arrow buttons. Now I'm pressing the right arrow. And you can stop over here when it gets close to the intersection point. And then you want to press enter several times. And you're going to see the word intersection when you're there. So that would be the second solution. And again, round that to the thousandths place. So that should be 4.460 after you round it. Okay, so that's it for number 1. So we're going to do just one more and we'll be done. So go back to y equals, and you want to clear out these two equations. Just pressing clear. Okay, and going back up. So do the same thing for number 2. Now number 2, notice, has tangent squared x. The way you have to put that in there is to press tangent, the x, close off the parentheses, and then put the square on the outside. So it's important that the x or the square go on the outside of the parentheses. Then I'm using the right arrow to drop it down, and then a plus sign, 2 tangent x, close the parentheses. Oops, well darn, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to put all of that in the first line, so sorry, I'll have to go and fix that. Back to line 1 is where I was trying to go. So over here, there I go. I meant to put it there, so it will be plus 2 tangent x, close the parentheses. All right, and then on the second line, I have to arrow down and then put in 3. All right, tangent x squared with the square on the outside plus 2 tangent x on one line and then 3 on the other. Okay, now press graph. Okay, this goes really fast. Okay, so the graph is done. So again, the blue represents the left side and the red represents the right side. So we are looking for intersection points. So you'll notice there are 4 intersection points. So we go to second, calculate. We choose number 5, intersect. You use the arrow button, so I'm pressing the left arrow. And I'm gonna go to the one on the far left first, so I'm gonna go past this one for now. Now you'll notice that for a while the cursor disappears. You can see that the Y value is very high right now. So just keep going, just keep pressing the left arrow and the cursor will come back down eventually. There it is, okay. So get close to the intersection point, press enter several times. You have to see the word intersection before you're done. So that is correct. It's 0.785. And notice there are several more intersection points, so just do it again. Calculate. Number 5, intersection. Okay, now I'm going to go to the next one, so I'm pressing the right arrow. And the cursor will disappear for a little bit. Just keep going. It's just at a very high number right now. But it comes back down. So then get close to the intersection point, press enter several times. You're going to see the word intersection at the bottom. So to the thousands place, that would round to 1.893. Okay. A couple more times. So calculate intersection, number 5. And I'm pressing the right arrow now. So you want to get to the next intersection point. Press enter several times. When you see the word intersection, that's your answer. So it's 3.927 if you rounded it. Okay, one more time. We do second, calculate, intersect, number 5. Pressing the right arrow. It's going to disappear for a little bit. It's okay. It'll come back down. There it is. When you get close to it, press enter several times. You're going to see intersection at the bottom. So it's 5.034. And that's it. So we have 4 solutions to that equation. So that's it for today. Just wanted to show you how to do it with your graphing calculator. So I hope you have a nice weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.